What law did you break to do the right thing? I was at my grandparents' house when my autistic little brother started writhing on the floor. Ow, ow, ow. His hand was clutching his appendix. Grandma, we need to go hospital. I told your grandfather this would happen, she interrupted. My granddad scoffed. First he has autism, now a little stomach ache is suddenly appendicitis. Our parents were at a work conference, so I tried to prove to my grandparents it was serious by asking Jamie to point to where it hurts. When he jabbed his lower right side, I explained my science teacher taught us this. Stop showing off. Grandma's voice dripped with disgust. Little Miss Know-It-All. Jamie whimpered, clutching harder. He stood up to leave the table, and suddenly Grandma's hands clamped down on his shoulders. You can call it what you want, but in my day this was called being a brat. I was just about to help Jamie do his breathing exercises when he started violently erupting in vomit. Jamie must have puked for almost a minute straight. Yellow, green, and red. Blood. All over Grandma's good tablecloth. See? Look what he's done to my precious tablecloth. This is what happens when you coddle them. An unbearable wave of terror shot through me. Jamie never pukes during meltdowns. Ever. Grandpa, please stop looking at your freaking newspaper. He's really sick. He finally looked up. Enough. Sit down or I'll give you something to really cry about. My parents would have already been halfway to the hospital. Before I could respond, they hauled Jamie to his feet. Grandma held him vertical while Jamie's little hands clawed at his side and tears rolled down his cheeks. Walk. Prove you're faking. Every muscle in his tiny body was shaking. Stop the dramatics. These are literally all the appendicitis symptoms. What do you know? You're 12. Grandma examined her nails, teaching him to be weak, just like your parents. I rushed to Jamie while they bickered about discipline. My hand touched his forehead and I jerked back. His skin was hot. His eyes rolled back. We were losing him. I lunged for the phone, but Grandpa was faster. Beep. We're the adults here, he said before unplugging it from the wall. Jamie crawled toward the bathroom like a worm on a hot pavement, one hand clutching his side, the other pulling his body forward. I sat frozen in place, too scared to move. Grandpa stepped over him to lock the bathroom door. Corner, now, until you learn to behave. I tried to convince myself that maybe he really was faking, that everything would be okay, but that's when I saw it. Silent tears. Jamie only cries silently when he's in physical pain. I couldn't take it anymore. For goodness sake, he's dying. Right in front of you and you don't even care. Grandma rolled her eyes. Drama runs in your family. Granddad cranked up the TV volume. Anything to drown out the sound of his helpless grandson losing his life. Enough. I spotted Grandpa's car keys on the counter. They were both too busy arguing about kids these days to see me grabbing them. As soon as I made my way out the back door, I mashed the car key buttons as fast as I could. It only took a few seconds before the car alarm went off. Beep, 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 beep. I pressed again. Beep, beep, beep. I didn't even care that our city had strict noise laws. I just dove behind the car and kept pressing. Mrs. Lee came out first, then Mr. Park, then the Pilsners. Grandpa burst through the back door. What the hell is going on? Beep, beep, beep. My brother is dying. I screamed over the alarm. They won't call 911. He has appendicitis. Mrs. Lee, the retired nurse, didn't hesitate. She pushed past my useless grandfather. More neighbors followed. I kept hitting that car alarm like my life depended on it, because Jamie's did. Mrs. Lee took one look at Jamie and called 911 herself. Then came the sirens. Finally, 2 EMTs rushed in with a stretcher. The female EMT dropped beside Jamie, her hands moving fast. Jamie didn't even flinch. That's how far gone he was. How long has he been like this? She was already getting an oxygen mask ready. My grandparents wouldn't, I started. Possible rupture, she called to her partner. We're going hot. They moved like lightning. He looked so small, so still. Is he? I couldn't finish my sentence. The EMT's eyes met mine as they wheeled him out. We need to move. Now. Grandpa was still insisting we were overreacting as they loaded Jamie into the ambulance. The doors slammed shut, sirens screaming, racing against time. His appendix burst during surgery. But what happened next would haunt our family forever. Full story on channel, link below.